Guys, let's talk about the best pole vault brands. Before we start out, actually, I gotta start the same way I do every time. Welcome to the pole vault vlog. We talk everything pole vault. Before we get into the meat and potatoes of everything, thank you guys. We just passed 1,000 subscribers in less than 3 months. I don't know how these are working, but that is incredible, and thanks to you guys. Thanks for watching. This Friday and Saturday is at Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Am I right? Pennsylvania, Scranton, Pennsylvania?
Mall Vault. You guys should check it out. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be videoing. I'm going to be vlogging. I'm going to be hanging out. I'm going to be high-fiving. So you guys should come hang out with me and do the event. You get to jump in a freaking mall. Bad donkeys. Bad donkeys.
I don't know if I can swear on these things. I'm trying not to for the younger little kids. My other channel, I swear a bunch. You like swearing over there.
And if you guys like these and you want me to keep making them, anytime you go to Amazon, just go to team-hoot.com, click the Amazon button, and then use Amazon like you would. It doesn't cost anything, but it helps me out. Amazon's like,
thanks, Shawn, you're awesome for sending people my way. And I'm like, no problem, Amazon. Thanks for supporting me. And we have this like little relationship.
with that being said, let's talk about pole vault poles. Shawn, what's the best brand of pole out there? I love and hate this question. The question really comes down to fiberglass versus carbon. Carbon's a little faster recoil, fiberglass is a little slower. Carbon poles are lighter, fiberglasses are a little heavier. If you really care about the color, carbons are usually gray, and fiberglass is white. What this all really comes down to is what kind of jump do you have and what poles do you have. Those are probably the poles you should use. Poles aren't cheap. High schools, I've run into so many high schools who only have like 3 or 4 poles, and then what do? It's like you need the next pole. The next pole, no matter what color or label is on it, you need the next pole. That's the pole you need. Don't get lost in the brands, and I'm never gonna get sponsored by any of these companies because I just said that. But it's the truth. I'm helping the vaulters out, not necessarily companies.
Unless you companies want to give me some monies.
From my experience, I've had success on both, and they've all worked. It depends what kind of jumper you are and what you have available. Those are the 2 most important things. What kind of jumper are you and what you have available. So what I'm trying to say is you are more important than the pole. And the best pole for you is the next biggest one. Forget the labels, forget the type, because unless you're an elite vaulter or at a college someplace you don't have access to that many poles, I'm sure you don't. You are more important than the pole. So don't ask me this question anymore. Okay? Because that's going to be my answer every time. With that being said, did you guys know that I used to have this old YouTube channel? Actually, I still use the YouTube channel, but I don't talk about pole vault as much on there. I talk about all sorts of other things going on inside my head. You guys should check that out. And if you go to this channel, Team Hoot Pole Vault, you click on the main page and you scroll to the bottom, and it has all of the old pole vault vlogs on there in playlists. So you can go back and look at all this old stuff, and probably some of the questions you have might be in some of those videos. So if I don't get back to you right away, go check those out. Let's review some videos. Alright, first video is from Andrew. Whoa. So good, man. So there's 2 things I told Andrew. I just want him to swing the hell out of that jump. Like, he's running hard and he's hitting it hard, and then most people, or not most people, but some people, when they hit the pole, they just kind of hang on for dear life and just get upside down. The swing is another avenue. Sorry, dogs are barking. The swing is another avenue to try and get upside down and keep energy into that pole. So swing hard on that pole, and that'll keep you tighter to the pole through the invert, and you're just gonna blow it up. Yeah, man, that looks so good. Like, you're gonna need the next couple poles after you do that. Sick jump, man. Thanks for donating to my Chipotle fund. Alright, next video comes from Steven. He was saying he was working on that bottom arm. He just wants it to be a little bit stronger. And she's starting to. So this is that idea I'm talking about, when it hits you first and then you hit it back. If you were in a fight with the pole, do you want the pole to punch you, or do you want to punch the pole? So you need to be the first one to just hit it and be solid. Does that make sense? You just need to hit it. Like, 2 arms going up and forward towards that crossbar. That's the direction you want to go. If you let that pole hit you at all, like, you're getting a stretch reflex in this arm, but a double stretch reflex is way better. Double your flavor, double your fun. You guys remember? Thanks for donating to the Chipotle fund. Alright, this next video is from Thomas. And kind of the same idea as that first video. I just want to see more of everything. Like, you can run hard, you can plant hard, you can swing hard, you can invert hard, you can pull through the pole hard, you can push off the pole hard. Everything is an aggressive movement. The whole pole vault is a massively aggressive event. So if there's any passive phases at all, you're losing energy. You're leaking energy that you built up in that fantastic run. So everything just needs to be more. Hit it hard, and it's really hard to tell in slow-mo videos. So, I mean, I have the power to slow it down myself. So if you guys want to send me like normal speed videos, then I can play with it a little bit. But from just the looks of it and how it's hitting the pole and it's adjusting with the pole, just a little bit more everything. More horizontal force with everything. Okay, so what we were working on is that bottom arms, again, just kind of static. It's just and locked. Like, it can be pushing up and getting into the arm. So he tried it and he sent me another couple videos a couple days later. Way better, right? Like, he's getting that stretch in his chest. You can see how he was kind of blocking first, and then we just wanted to get that left arm up higher. So we got it up higher, and you could see that huge stretch in his chest. So then the next thing I told him was to try and just keep that elbow down. Because from a biomechanics standpoint and an anatomy physiology standpoint, you're using more muscles if your arm is down. But the problem comes with most people is they think like, oh, you're blocking out. You're only blocking out if it goes back into your shoulder. If you can feel a stretch in both armpits, then you're not blocking out anymore. So it's this kind of goofy feeling people have. But man, look at this. Oh, right in the chest. You can see it, and then it throws. He just doesn't know what to do with it yet because it's so awesome. Good jump, man. I will do two more. This is from Ian. Actually, their coach sent it to me, and they were saying they were working on his plant. You can see just getting rocked. This kind of goes back to that old, I mean, it looks just a little bit out, but man, that elbow's a little bent at takeoff, so he's got to be planting up and tall so he can throw. Because that arm's just a little low and that back elbow's a little bent, like he's just getting rocked here. Like that's a hard position to do anything with. Like, try and swing from there. You don't really have a lot of energy because you're not swinging from back here. You're swinging from here. You just cut your swing in half. So, I mean, really, you're doing everything else so good, man. Like, you're staying tight to the pole, close to your right quad. Like, just hit that plant a little bit better, and that's going to make everything feel a million times better. Next video is from his teammates. Let's check that one out. Okay, the first thing I got from this coach was he needs to pike better. And if you guys have been watching these for a while, I am a very firm believer that whatever you do in the first part of the vault, you correct that and will probably correct the things later on. I mean, there's two big things I see. Here's something to watch for because of these pesky box collars. If you watch right here, the pole is bent, and the pole's supposed to roll off to the left side if you're a right-handed pole vaulter, and it never does it. It looks like it's hitting the pit or it's hitting the box, and he's just getting stood up. So he's not getting the depth. And that used to happen to me all the time. So there's two ways you can do this. Let's say this is a crossbar, okay? This is the gill sticker, right? So I always tell my kids to try and put one hand on each side of the crossbar sticker. So here's the sticker. One hand goes on the right side, one hand goes on the left side. And by doing that, the pole will roll up to the side. But if you go straight to the middle, you have this door that is closed and you can't go through it. But if you can open the door, then you can go right through and you're going to land deeper in the pit. But the pole has to roll. That's what it's made to do. And if it's not doing that, you kind of get stuck. So I told him to do that, and then that'll happen, but then he's just got to keep tight to the pole. That's the second half of that. But guys, be careful of watching that. Right there, I mean, danger, 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 danger. You just don't want that to happen. So, thanks for the reviews, guys. That was really fun. Next week for the vlog, I'm thinking I am going to do nothing but questions and video reviews. So leave all your questions down below if you have any. I will answer as many as I can. Every third week, I think I'm just gonna answer a ton of your guys' questions instead of just focusing on one or two, so I can help more people. So let's give that a shot. So during this mall vault, I'm debating whether I put the video on this channel or my other channel. You guys let me know. It's gonna be a lot of pole vault, but I'm going to do one where it's a vlog style, and then I'm going to make another video about the event. So would you guys rather have that here, or would you rather have it on the other channel to keep it separate, where this is kind of more educational based, or do you want it all pole vault, where if I do pole vault stuff, it comes here? Let me know. That being said, life is meant to be experienced. Your curiosity will get you there. I hope to see you this weekend at that mall vault. It'll be fantastic. Okay, bye. All the information, like the Scranton Mall Vault, is in the description below. Check that out. Sign up. It's going to be a good time. We're going to get to hang out. I get to go to a pole vault meet. Probably the first pole vault meet I've gone to without pole vaulting in ever. This will be fun.